guys? Jared here. This is my first ever live stream of Genshin. I have done live streams on PlayStation in the past, but it's typically just like showing a friend something and like my share play isn't working. So today we'll actually try to run around and have some gameplay, and if anyone joins, that's cool, and if not, it'll be a YouTube video. You know? Live, morning after. Who really cares as long as you're taking the plan B, you know? So, randomly ran across that bridge for no reason, but let's check out our daily commissions. We have 2 kills, a time trial, and talk to a guy. Let's see what talk to a guy means. No idea who that guy is. Did I even click it? Do I even see where this is at? Yes, I do. Oh, maybe it's more stair work. If you guys haven't had it yet, you can have 2 daily commissions over here that's just repairing the stairs. I'm sure if you've gone up there before, just regularly playing the game, you see that there are 2 holes in the staircase on the way up. So your dailies actually will fix those. So now, like, you know, you could run up if you didn't just teleport to the top and never actually run up anyway. You know, if you wanted to run up for casualty's sake, you could. Like, there wouldn't be holes to jump over anymore. Although I'm pretty sure I fixed all the holes on the stairs, so I can't imagine what this guy wants. Guess we're about to find out. Yeah. Oh, he's not even on the staircase. Oh, it's the owner. Boss lady, right? Think so? Yeah, boss. I don't know if I should read these out loud or just give you guys time to read these if anyone joins. You know, I guess I'll read them. Our guests keep getting attacked by monsters nearby. Naturally. Oh, it's another kill mission. Alright, I'm not reading this. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be something special. Like, there are a couple... If you go to your achievements, there are a couple daily commissions that actually give you achievements. For example, you know, play a game of pirates. You know, stuff like this are dailies. There are some other ones I got. I don't want to look through the whole thing to find them, but I promise you guys, there are dailies that give you achievements. Like fixing the stairs. When you completely fix the stairs, you get an achievement for that. Yeah. So let's go kill these mobs. It sucks. Whenever I see talk to somebody, I think, oh, it's going to be like a cool commission, like an achievement commission, or something that stands out. Like, my friend got this one commission, and his commission was, like, he had to help Alana Musk or something like that. I don't remember what her name was, but he had to help her go talk to hilly trolls, and that sounds so fun. Like, I want to do that, but I just haven't had the RNG to get the daily commissions. Which, like, I don't know, if you're going to give out achievements for daily commissions and stuff, you should at least kind of make it like the first few commissions people run through, right? Unless there's like a day cycle, maybe. I don't think that flower is important. Tons of unrelated mobs. Okay. Should have faced the bird, son. Alright. I didn't want to fight these guys, I just wanted to do the commission, but, you know, since we're here. Oh, why did I think he died? Oh, that was a derp on my part. What's up, dog? You're healing me now. Ah, stupid fucking bird. Hey, you're healing me now. Oh, what? Oh, fun. Whatever, good enough. 9 more seconds, I'll just put the belt on official. I haven't shown my barber a lot of love. If you're looking at this and you're like, wow, that barber sucks, it's because she does. It's not because she's a bad character, it's because my barber sucks. My official, however, is the fire. Where? Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the inconvenient fucking shit. My Razor is also very weak, but I find him to be a very fun character. I don't have good artifacts on him, but he does alright. Oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have held that. Sorry if I get a little quiet during the fights. I fucking hate these shield guys. I feel like I have to like run behind them and shoot and like hit them with stuff. You know, definitely not stuff.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Sorry about that. If anyone was watching, my controller died. Beautiful timing. You know, as per usual, my luck is always at the top of its game. You know, there's never a day where I'm not lucky. So, you know, even though I plugged in my controller, I'm sure at some point it'll die again, because that's just the luck I have. Although my luck on Genshin's been pretty nice, so I guess I shouldn't be crying about luck. I play a phone game called Crystal Guardians with one of my friends and roommates, and he pulls the like good characters all the time. The pull rate on that game is like 1 in 100, so you don't expect to get it often. He gets like 1 every 40 or something, because he's just absolutely nuts. And I don't know, I've been having that kind of luck on this game. I've only hit 1 pity pull and I have 3 5-stars. So, you know, that's definitely super lucky. Oh, I was supposed to report back to that guy. I was just going to go do random stuff. That's the best part about Genshin, though, you know? You can easily get sidetracked. You can easily just go off and do whatever you want to do in the middle of playing the game. Like, you don't have to abide by the quests. There's no, like, you know, go this way or fail. Like, I mean, obviously, during the quest, there are objectives you have to complete or you'll fail. But, like, you know, if at any point I can just go do something else. There's so much to do. There's so much content. So many things that cost resin and so many things that, you know, you're going to end up farming out. There's a ton of stuff to farm even without resin, but there's definitely way more to farm with resin. And I saw somebody just join, so if you're already in and can hear me, welcome to the Genshin live stream. I just started doing my daily commissions. This one was a pretty basic one, just go kill people and come back, because that's 90% of the daily commissions apparently. I still have these two which are both kill, but I was trying to be interesting and do non-kill ones. But I guess that's not the case, because it wanted to give me 3 out of 4 as non-kills. Oh, and this is like the 10 feet run? Nice. At least it's a quick one, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. Also, PlayStation load screens are annoyingly long, so I apologize in advance for the long load screens. You know, the best part is definitely just sitting here and making sure that scale stays balanced. If that scale ever went out of balance, the load screen would break, the game would crash. You know, nobody would know what to do. They'd be like, that scale's been in balance every time I've watched it in every load screen I've ever had. So if you haven't ever had this commission before, you know, you probably have, I'm sure. It seems like a pretty common one, or at least for me. It's literally a run from where that beam is over to those ruins. I tried to aim my bow while I was flying, which obviously I can't do. I don't know why I thought that would work. But yeah, we're rocking. So let's clap this race, get this commission. This race is so stupid too. It gives you enough time to make it to the end without killing stuff, but then it says you get extra time for killing stuff. So while you're running, you'll just like casually throw things, and boom, there's an extra 15 seconds that you definitely don't need. I don't think I can one-shot with Razor. No, not quite. Alright. I don't even need all that time. See, it's literally like right there. You know, they give you 25 seconds off bat. That's plenty of time. You can just run by everything. Or you could just do that. To be an absolute dick to the slimes, dude. The poor slimes. You know, I used to get bullied in high school, but I'm glad I didn't get bullied like these slimes get bullied. Let me tell you, that is nuts. Poor slimes. Is that even a turn in, or is that just done now? No, that's just done now. I guess we're gonna go kill stuff. The least interesting of the commissions. Just go kill. Get bounty. Another long loading screen with the infinitely balanced scale. You know, they have diamonds in the scale, but like everyone in the game's broke. Nobody has Mora. If somebody has Mora, they went out of their way to save it, and they're probably falling behind in upgrades, or they spent money. You know, you can buy it with masterless glitter and stuff. But I don't know. Every player who's keeping up with like enough people to do well in Spire and stuff like that, they're gonna be out of Mora. You know, I probably have like 100,000, and that's because I don't zero myself out every day, even though I probably should be. Like, I just don't have a lot of materials, unfortunately. Which is, in my opinion, the worst part of Genshin is just running into the material walls. You run into the resin wall, you run into the Mora wall, you know, you run into this and that. Luckily enough, it's taken me long enough to upgrade everything that, oh hey, that I don't really run into like material problems. Like I know for some people flowers can be a problem, or like mushrooms, and a lot of those ascension like plants, I guess I would say, even though a mushroom's not a plant, you know, those all take 24 hours after your next or sorry, not 28 hours, 48 hours after your next reset to respawn. So, you know, that's a long time where if you don't have the ability to upgrade that person, you now can't upgrade that person for at least that 48 hours, you know? And I just held his charge attack, let go too early, and then tapped it. What an absolute waste of Razor's ability. There we go. Oh no? Wow, way to go, Oz. You should have killed that man. Good ley lines. I actually need these ley line branches for a lot. That's a great drop to get just casually running around, especially because I didn't even know there was a water mage here. I actually should probably mark it on my map. There we go. I'll never remember what that is, but that's alright. It'll be part of my daily routine now. Get in on it. Run through the fire. Get a nice little fire effect to make Fischl look cool. Climb up a hill and there's a slanted little path right next to me. Big brain plays. Oh, getting caught in rocks. Love it, love it. The mobility in Genshin is fantastic. I do enjoy running around. Like, the content looks good. You know, you could just chill up here and look around. You know, if I wasn't streaming in terrible quality, it wouldn't look so bad, I'm sure. But whatever PlayStation let me do, right? All about that free to stream. Oh, I'm right about to get the... There we go. Tornado. I enjoy the spin, even though it doesn't do as much damage as like regular combos. Oh, and then stuff like that happens. That's rough, dude. Here, get this bonus. No, totally missed the bonus damage. Second wave. Ooh, I don't like the kill stuff commissions. It's just not as fun. And that was a total waste of my bird. Anyone who's good with Fischl knows that you want to use her ult to like keep her bird out longer. Like, for example, I was stupid right there. I used my bird ability because I throw it down to go behind people. You know, the bird keeps hitting. So if I go to the other side, it's looking at me. I'm proccing water. Oz is an absolute thug. Sits there and electrocutes him from behind. But now, because I used my ult, you know, it's on cooldown. So I have my bird again now. But I could have had my bird, not used my ult, swap back later, got my ult, and then... Oh no. It's gonna be... Yes, just enough. Anyway, bird goes off cooldown, ult, you know, it respawns the bird. It doesn't have that initial proc. Like, when you use her R2, it shows you can hold it. Nobody really holds it, I don't think. But if you hold it, you know, that's a little splash damage for her. So your ult doesn't have that, but your ult does have, like, collision damage. Like, when your bird hits something, you're going to hit that fat damage in place of that summon splash. But either way, it summons the bird, you know. I guess that was a terrible example because my bird was already out. But I'm sure if you play Fischl, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't play Fischl, I'm sorry for the inadequate description of her abilities and how to use them. You know, just pretend I don't know what I'm talking about, because I may be a nerd, but that doesn't mean I'm the most effective man on the planet. And see, I just missed the burst from that Oz. Oh yeah. Definitely inefficient. Inefficient as can be. I think that's all my dailies, though. No, one more, because I can't count. Can't count to 4. That's good. Guess we're going... Oh, guess we're misclicking. Guess we're going to Guyu Plains. World quests. On your adventure, you will encounter people who seem to be in dire need of help. You know, that made me think of random events, and I hate the random events in this game, but it's not even random events, it's world quests. I shouldn't have let it trigger my disdain for random events. Random events, if you guys don't know, you can farm them and you can get like 10,000, or sorry, not 10,000. You can get like 1,000 more a day, or 2,000 more, not even a day. Pretend I didn't say anything, right? So you get random quests. They give 1,000 to 2,000 more, and you can do 10 of them a day, which is originally why I said 10,000. It's 10 to 20,000 more a day just from doing random events. But they don't give you any adventure XP. You know, the game blocks you with resin, it blocks you with chests. Like, you run out of things. You run out of things and there's no way for you to level up your AR. I'm sure if you play Genshin, you feel it, you understand, because that's just how it is. The game loves to put these big fatty fat walls in front of you and say, good luck progressing. You know? Oh, you did your dailies and you're a high rank? Well, you can go scrounge for the 2 common chests you haven't found yet. Or you can suck it up and come back tomorrow, like... But in all honesty, you know, there's definitely more you can do. You could go to co-op and join random people, which I do sometimes. It's fun to, you know, go kill stuff with other people. Stuff typically dies a little quicker with one other person, so you can just pause, co-op. You know, I would say don't spam, but I'd totally do it. You know, because somebody, if you just spam that list, somebody's gonna invite you, and then you can be just like, you know, hey, I'm here to help you kill stuff. And if they speak English or understand at least that much English, then it's cool. It's chill. You get more for killing stuff. Like, you know, again, I'm sure anyone who plays Genshin knows, but you get more every time you kill something. So let's say I just killed that guy. I got 16 XP and what, 46 Mora? It's definitely not an effective Mora farm by any means. I'm not trying to say it is, but like, you never run out of things to do. You just run out of effective, like, really useful things to do. No, that's cool. I wanted to fight your shield. I didn't want to fight you. That's no problemo. Bad time to AoE. Good. Here. Shield broke a lot faster than I thought it would, not gonna lie. I was ready to start barbering from behind, get that vaporized from the teddy bear, and then the shield broke, and then it was just like, alright, swap back to official. Alright, so that's definitely all of our daily commissions. So let's go turn those in. So, I mean, daily commissions, they're basically all of the XP you get. You get XP from resin. Again, you can hunt chests if you haven't gotten all the chests. But in reality, you know, every day you have the 4 dailies, each of them give 225 XP. So you're getting 900 from doing the 4 dailies. Then you can go and collect the, like, more of a reward for doing all 4 of them and talking to the lady at the Adventurers Guild. I believe her name's Catherine. So that's going to give you, I don't want to quote that one because I'm not 100% sure. I want to say 500 for a total of 1,400 a day, but I'll double check real quick. I mean, we're about to go collect it, so we'll find out for sure. So hypothetically, you know, if it's 500, that's 1,400 a day. You have 120 resin. Every 20 is 100 XP, so you get 600 XP a day from resin. So if you're getting 1,400 from dailies, 600 from resin, your daily is 2,000. You know, let's find out. Here it is. Oh yeah, adventure plus 500 up at the top of the screen. So 2,000 XP a day between the free the free resin that's refilled and the that lady. So it's just not a lot, you know. It looks like I'm pretty close to my next level, but in reality, that's another day or 2 of dailies, because if I pay for a 50 gem resin refill and a 100 gem resin refill, I'm essentially turning 1 pull into 150 gems worth of resin refill. That's another 120 resin, that's another 600 XP. So even if I did that, that's 2,600 XP a day. You know, and if I got 2,600 tomorrow, I still wouldn't hit this level, which is unfortunate. But that's alright, because in 2 days, I'll be farming, and I've been saving up. I don't have a very good self-discipline, so I did end up spending a lot of these as well. But I saved up a healthy amount of these little resin refills, so that's 900 resin right there, plus whatever my daily is. I'm looking at like 1,100 resin, close to just about, because I will end up refilling. You know, that's just what I do every single day. And you know, it's just it's not a lot of XP. It just sucks that I'm gonna have to put more time into it and everything. But that all that resin is saved up for 40 because then I'm gonna farm artifacts. And people at 40, they've been saying, 45 is better for artifacts, and yeah, I'm sure that's true. But I still have 3-star artifacts on characters. Like my Fischl's decked out. My Fischl has max 4 stars across the set. But like everybody else has like one, maybe two max artifacts. Maybe three. I think one or two people I have three max artifacts on. But at that point, they're not the best artifacts. Like I haven't farmed any artifacts. I have done 4 artifact dungeons to help friends, and I've collected the rewards. So I guess technically I have farmed like a few artifacts, but I've never actually like gone out of my way to farm artifacts. And I have like a good amount of 4 stars, but my RNG is terrible. So look at my 5 stars, right? We got HP percent, and I hit the wrong button. And Pyro, which sounds nice, but then defense, HP, HP, defense, fantastic. Defense, I have that on Noelle, that's the only reason it's leveled. HP, my luck on these things is just not there. Attack, Elemental Mastery, Recharge, that's probably my best flower, honestly. It's pretty solid. And then attack, HP, defense. HP, defense on literally everything. But so I have a 16 set on Fischl. That's, okay, minus this flower. I didn't max her HP item. But other than that, max set on Fischl. Unfortunately, Barbara, she looks good. I'm telling you, the 5-star HPs are not there, especially because only one of them's leveled. Plus 14. This one's only plus 5. Have a plus 4 blue artifact on her, plus 0. Clearly you can see my Barbara gets love. 3, so I don't have a lot of good artifacts. And honestly, I love Razor. I put this Gladiator set on Razor, but this is also like a joke, like defense. Look at the subs on that though. If I could have got attack on that, oof, should be fire. Venti because I'm super lucky. Mona also because I'm super lucky. But even like look, like my 5-star characters. No offense, I like Fischl better. So Venti's got 3 stars. Mona's got 3 stars. Basically everyone after this doesn't even matter. There's subs for these last few are straight up like my expeditionists as we call them. But anyway, I definitely need to go artifact farming, so that's what all that resin's saved up for. Can't wait to hit 40 to do it, because even though, they, like I was saying, I got so off track, but when people hit 40, they started saying, I advocate you wait till 45, because you're going to get more 5 stars, you're going to, find more overall good artifacts, and that's true. But I have 3-star artifacts still. I haven't even caught all my characters up to 4-star artifacts, which you can see. I just showed you Fischl's my only 4-star full set. Barbara technically, I think Barbara even still had 1 3-star, but she has the most progress because I pull HP like nothing, and then I don't even level them up because I don't love Barbara. She's, look at that. That's all I use her for. That was so good. Like nobody else could do that. But that doesn't make me like her. Definitely lost my train of thought again, not gonna lie. Yeah, anyway, resin's super expensive. I haven't even farmed artifacts because it's another resin thing I just don't want to sink into. On the flip side, my Fischl has good artifacts, good talent levels. My Venti has good talent levels. Like, I have put resin into other progressive things. When I go and farm those artifacts now, even the 4 stars that I get, because I heard you're guaranteed 1 or 2 4 stars at level 40. At my level, at 35 to 40, or 35 to 39, I guess, you're not guaranteed a 4-star artifact. You get a 4-star artifact, I'll say, maybe once every other time. If you're unlucky, once every 3 times. And from what I've been watching people discuss about AR40, you'll get a 1 in 3 at a 5-star, and you'll get a guaranteed 1 or 2 4-stars. So for someone like me who has 3-star artifacts on people, a guaranteed couple 4-stars, it's just phenomenally different. To me, it just doesn't make sense for me to farm artifacts now because, like, with my luck to pull, I'm gonna get defense and HP so much more than attack. I might get an attack here or there. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, I'm gonna fail. Yep, I knew I'd fail dodging that. It's not gonna happen often enough that I want to use the resin now. Even though if I used the resin right now, I'd be level 40. I mean, 900 resin that's what? That's looking at 4,500 XP. So I definitely would have enough if I just dropped all my resin right now. Oh, and I tapped that ability because I'm absolute garbage. Oh my god, Razor. Why, dude? Alright. I'm gonna chill out on mathing in my head and just kill these guys. And yes, my Zingling is trash. Oh my god, and then I can't dodge this. So you know what? There we go. Great. Get that chili pepper for a damage buff on Barbara. Because that's how we do. Don't even know why I'm shooting these guys. There we go. That's way easier. Go ahead, take away my footing. So at the end of the day, my personal stance on the artifact farming is if you haven't done it by the time you hit 40, I would start at 40. It's not worth having 3-star artifacts by the time you rolled level 5. I'm going to be at a disadvantage. I already kind of am. I mean, my Fischl's a thug. I don't know. I'm sure if you guys play Fischl, you see, you know, obviously she's not the best Fischl ever. But she deals the damage. She does good. She is my carry. Like, she carries me through this content. Except for when she, you know, lets Razor die. Speaking of, let's give that man an egg. And the bear can't even reach them! I'm being retarded. Multitasking with everything, not going fantastic. There we go. What a elongated boss. Trust me, that boss never takes that long. I'm just duty right now. I shouldn't have even brought Razor, honestly. Like I was saying, you know, I have the Gladiator set on him. The Gladiator set is great on him, but it's just he doesn't have main stats or sub stats to back it up. It's just 35% physical, which is cool. It's just not cool enough. He's great.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
He'll get greater. I just don't have him as loved out as I could. For example, you know, I have Fischl at 70, I have Venti at 70, Xiangling at 60, and, you know, Razor at 60. So he could be better. I think I can ascend him again. Can I ascend him again? I don't know.
Just sharpen my spear.
About to find out. No, okay, so I did ascend him. So he's max ascension for me. He does have that extra passive talent. What is it? Hunger. Energy regen, just what he needs, totally. That's actually why I run him and Fischl together. I feel like they're both a lot of fun, and having that extra 25% energy recharge or whatever it is as a lightning team is super nice. As you can see, I've maxed Fischl's talent. Fischl's the homie. You know, Barbara got a little bit of love. I have constellations on Barbara, so that's way up. You know, same with Xiangling. I'm going to butcher her name a lot, but she's the one I have the most constellations on. I'm so close to getting those, like... Well, I guess I shouldn't even say so close, because now the Venti banner's gone, so... You know, it's going to take me an age to get that. What was I even looking at? Right, talents. You know, Venti's also almost max. I like Venti a lot. And because Fischl and Venti are both bow users, if I want to make Venti my main, you know, I just yoink it for a little bit. Nobody ever knows. But I'm not going to do that right now. I typically will do that on, you know, domains and stuff that Electric doesn't really work well on. Like if I had to go and farm talent books. No, not talent books, sorry. If I had to farm materials out of here, which it's that book that I literally have not seen used by anything yet. Or at least that I use. You know, that's a water dungeon. So third time's the charm, as they say. This is the electric dungeon. This is where I swap my bow off of Fischl, because Fischl just doesn't help a lot here. It's a ton of electric slimes. The last mob is the lady that summons the bugs, and she can put up an electric shield if you don't kill her fast enough. So it's just not worth... It's not worth bringing Fischl in this dungeon, even though I feel like Fischl's auto attacks are the strongest on my team. But, speaking of, I think I actually need that dungeon. I'm pretty sure. Let me check a weapon or two real quick. What do you have for... I think it's Noelle needs that. Yeah, Noelle needs some of the purples on that. What about Razor? Is it just Claymores that need that? Nope, different block. Aw, oh, I could have farmed Razor's weapon yesterday. That's so sad. I don't know how I missed that. I definitely played myself in that regards. I think that's all. Does the Solar Pearl? Oh, the Solar Pearl takes it too. Okay. My Battle Pass weapon, by the way, at level 30 was the Solar Pearl. If you bought the Battle Pass, you get to choose a weapon at level 30. For me, I already have a 5-star bow, so the bow didn't make sense. I don't feel like the sword's good. A lot of people say it's great. You know, it makes you heal if you put it on Jean. You know, Jean will never die. That's cool. My sword users are main character and Kaya, and I think Bennett. So where one's level 6, and one's a support that I don't really like, that I literally use in Spiral Abyss and nothing else, and one I haven't shown love to since I maxed out his artifacts. I should have gave his artifacts to someone else. It's just like damage and stuff. Like, look, this set is so old, I still have Adventure on him. Man, imagine using Adventure on somebody, like, ugh. Early game, it's so good. Early game, it gives you that HP that you don't have, because when you start the game, you have less than 1,000 HP, so that's literally like an HP doubler. That's like saying HP plus 50% early game. But then, everybody knows it falls off. There's just such better stuff that you can do. Right, we were gonna go to this thing. Disregard all the marks. I have like random stuff marked on my map. So like the pickaxes are mining spots. The monster heads are monsters. I don't name any of it. I just kind of, you know, I know that if I go by it, I should get it because it's a loot-filled area. I'm very unorganized, but I do enjoy kind of knowing where the hot spots are. And my memory is not great enough to the point where I'm just going to remember all that. So it's marked on the map instead. Like this one's not marked because this one's right next to this domain. But there is a wicked mining spot here. I doubt it's off cooldown for me. Yeah, I come here all the time. So there's a big breaky rock here, and then there's a couple of core lapis and a shit ton of whatever it's called, Jade Oculus here. Also, if it's your first time going there, there's a chest over in that corner. I'd love to fight that guy, but I just want to do this domain. I have no interest in fighting through his shield right now. Shield mobs are so annoying. Oh, please. Is that... Okay, good. For a second I thought I wouldn't be able to swap because I still heard the music. So Official becomes useless essentially, so replace that with Venti. Right? That's not how that works. Because I'm... I heard in PC you can drag and drop, but in not PC you have to do this shitty shitness.
Wish me luck.
And... oh, Mona... Did I already click Barbara? I did. I'll just double down on water. That's cool. Mona's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't had a chance to try out Mona, I mean, I can't say I recommend her. It's all RNG at the end of the day. Like, she could be the last 5-star you pull. She could be the first 5-star that you pulled. You know, it's different for everybody. But Mona is a lot of fun. You know, her auto attacks aren't that strong, but I say that as a man who's never, upgraded once her auto attacks. You know, her ult though, look at this, 553% bubble explosion damage. So basically when Mona ults, she does this AoE like burst of water around her. Imagine like you were playing around in the basement and you hit one of your water pipes at your parents' house and just like, you know, it opens and it just gushes water out in all directions. That's Mona's ult basically. She is a broken pipe. And then after, 8 seconds, if nothing's happened to it, it just pops. You know, it explodes. But you can also hit it sooner and it'll pop. And as you can see right underneath that pop damage, there's also then a damage bonus of 48%. So any damage that you deal during that 8 seconds of that duration... Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's 4.5 seconds of the Omen duration. The damage is buffed by that percent during the Omen duration. The Omen duration is basically like, you can kind of see a constellation on them almost, like the Little Dipper, the Big Dipper. I can't tell the difference between the two, but as long as that's on them, you're dealing 48% bonus damage, and then when her ult pops the 8 seconds later, if you haven't popped it by shooting it, that does a fat chunk of Mona's damage. So you want to build her like crit, and she also has this great passive, increase Mona's Hydra damage by 20% of her energy recharge. So my artifacts on her aren't even good. Like, look at that, 17% Hydro, what, 34% attack, 34% attack. So attack, as cool as it sounds in theory, like if I want to max her out, I would change this one to crit damage. Easy peasy. I'm pretty sure this is the crit damage tab, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So you can get crit damage in this tab. Obviously not this piece. I would never put this piece on Mona specifically, but a crit damage piece with good substats. You know, let's say this was crit damage. Oh no, that's terrible. Let's say this was crit damage, right? If that was crit damage main stat, energy recharge, which already gives Mona like bonus hydro damage, and crit rate, something like that on her would be phenomenal. Like absolutely nutty. Because right now, my ult for her, even with this general garbage setup, like you guys can see, look at that, 10 elemental mastery on the flower. Like, I don't even know why I have a blue flower on. Oh, because Sojourner. I don't have a 4-star Sojourner flower to put on her, and I use it for the buff. As you can see there on the right, I have Sojourner and Exile. You know, Exile is a great support set, and Mona also benefits damage from it. So I basically have 2 damage sets on her, the way I look at it, which, you know, technically isn't true, but technically is. So if I put something like that on her, that's 9% more attack. You know, I easily could upgrade her flower, but I don't. Level 4, you know, honestly, I should probably just level this up. Flowers are base damage, that's pretty huge. Yikes. I don't know. I'd have to look at my 3 stars and make sure I'm cool with getting rid of them. But, you know, what I'm saying is she can obviously be upgraded so much more than I've upgraded her. You know, I have given her weapon love, and honestly, as a 3-star weapon, this did great. This is like, you know, I'm main Fischl, so I'll throw down the bird, I'll swap to Mona, I'll hit like an auto attack, that's an electro charge stack, give Mona 40% bonus damage, use Mona's ult, swap back to Fischl, you know, damage is flying. But an elemental mastery, when you swap into Mona, is good. But where I mainly use her as a support, I swap out of Mona and somebody else does the elemental reaction. You know, I use her ability and I use her ult and I swap. Her ability is proccing water, her ult's proccing water. You know, she's not going to get elemental damage off of being mainly a support. So I want to upgrade to the Solar Pearl, which is why I got the Solar Pearl from her, because it's a 4-star, so it's going to be higher base. It doesn't look like it yet, but it's level 40 versus 70, which is a huge difference. The effect also isn't as strong, but that's because the Solar Pearl's max refinement. You know, if this was max refinement, it would probably be about the same. But it has crit chance as a base, not a base attack, but like a main stat. So I just feel like it's going to be great. If we look here, what do we have? I have like 1,000 damage. I have 136 mastery. 50% damage, 16% rate. You see what I mean? Like, these are stats that can be so much higher than they are. Hydro damage, 17%. It's so sad. I honestly feel bad for Mona. And even feeling bad for Mona, feeling all of that pain, she's disgusting. She puts out so much damage as a support. I can't imagine anyone being a more impressive support than she is if you can work her into the team. Also, yes, I'm stealing Fischl's artifacts as well. I just don't, like I said, I don't have good artifacts, so when I swap Fischl and Venti as my main damage, I have to completely rekit them. They have to be swapped around entirely. And this is an ult, or no, this is an ult energy suction as a leyline disorder. Like, it pulses out electrical pulses, and those electrical pulses will drain the energy that you have currently building towards your ult. So this probably is the worst domain for me to show Mona's ult in. But Mona's ult's still disgusting. I'm going to hit 7400s with it, or like 6400s with it, without crits. And then if I hit that 17% crit, you know, bonus 50% damage, that's over 10k just off of Mona's ult, not including the damage that somebody else is then putting into her ult with that 48% bonus damage. Like, I'm sure if you like doing math in your head, I'm sure you're already like adding that up. It gets to be a lot. And with Barbara, right, can I swap? I can. So I have Thrilling Tale of the Dragon Slayer on Barbara. Oh, can I not show it? Did I screw up? Come on, I know you can open in here. Don't lie. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I have Thrilling Tale as Dragon Slayer. When I swap off of Barbara for 10 seconds, somebody gets 48% bonus damage, but it only activates once every 20 seconds. But, you know, I swap into Barbara a lot because I take a lot of damage because I suck at dodging. So, for me, this is up half the time. Like, I swap a ton. That's basically, if it's up half the time and it's 48% bonus damage, it's like 24% damage all the time. It's obviously not. Like, I need to try and stack as much damage during that 10 seconds as I can. But, like, mathematically, if you were to calculate it out, if you did everything the same and like your DPS was the same consistently through, it's basically like a 24% flat buff. And again, that's only if you're swapping every time it's off cooldown. It's not like I have a 20-second cooldown, but I'm sure I'm activating it almost like constantly. And then, you know, everybody else has their own bonus damage, so it just gets to be a lot. So I'll start this fight and then I'll swap into Venti, right? Get Venti's ult off with that damage buff. And then get those nice 1,000 swirls, 500 swirls. I don't know what the difference is. I definitely see both of them in there. And then Venti's regular ability, 6,000. Fair and Balance. Fair and Balance as all things are with Fischl's artifact set. I actually love my Fischl artifact set. I have 2 damage sets and a physical damage set on her. Which, as you can see, if you saw, my Fischl was dealing like 1,000 to 2,000 auto attacks. Venti's nowhere near that. Oh, he just hit a 2,000. He said, shut up, man. He said I can hit 2,000s. Oh, and then I hit 3,600 with that. That's rough. But yeah, let's try to get Mona's ult up, because that was what I wanted to showcase, was the Mona ult. So Mona's auto attacks, you can see, they're not that huge. You know, that Whirlpool was a lot of it. 300s. Oof. And then if I charge attack, oh, I'm out of stamina. Let me just show you guys her charge attack real quick. You know. Boom, 1,500, not bad. But, right, I have to get her ult. I was gonna say, when you use her ult, it's so much, but then I didn't have it ready. Alright. Here, just gonna use that because it builds so many particles. Oh, and swap to the wrong character! There it is. If I can get one more Venti ability swap, here, do that. Give me that energy. Oh, it went away because of the disorder. There it is. Alright, so I ult. She's now screwed for, like, you know, a couple seconds. Boom. I didn't even see what that number was. I saw that I hit 3,900 with Venti, but look at her health. She got melted. I didn't see that number. I'm sure that was a great number. I wish I had better eyesight. I feel like I should have seen that number. But as you guys can see, you know, that... I don't know. I slowed that down a lot to kind of show exactly how the rotation goes in and everything. But in the middle of a fight, when you throw down that ult, there's like a couple enemies around you. They all get hit with that bubble explosion damage. It's just disgusting wave clear, especially stacked with Venti. You know, if you guys have seen Venti's ult, or if you guys have Venti and you've used his ult, Venti's ult sucks everything that's not bigger than a person into it, and it's just fantastic. For some reason, it doesn't work on the water boss's water minions. I feel like they're made of the water, so they can't be taken away from the water or something like that. That's just what logically makes sense in my head when I don't see them get sucked into the tornado. But if anything else that gets sucked in that tornado, right, then you put Mona's ability down. Mona's ability is a taunt, so even if like there's a shield guy that didn't get sucked into your tornado, he'll then go towards the tornado because your taunt, like, you're going to throw it down in the tornado. So Venti's tornado, swap to Mona, Mona taunt, then Mona ult. It's just like, so they're in the tornado, so as soon as you ult, they're gonna get procced by that 7,000 damage hit. You know, it's just insane. It's so much damage to put out. And again, that's with my Mona being at, like, I don't even want to call her average. Like, she could be so much better. I've seen videos of her hitting over 100,000, and I'm sure when I farm artifacts, if I farm her artifacts, I'll get that. But I'm so far away. And there are people who, you know, they can't even hit a 10k crit. And, like, if they have Mona and they're not hitting hard, they could just level up Mona and be hitting hard. You know, Mona's disgusting. Venti is disgusting. Diluc is disgusting. Keqing, honestly, like, all the 5 stars are great, except, I don't know, Klee does not look like fun to me. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings by that. I know Klee is a fan favorite. A lot of people like Klee. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like my style. I don't own her, obviously. I've only seen videos, but I'm a nerd. I research a lot. You know, I watch Mtash's videos. You know, I watch Tectone. I watch like 3 or 4 other YouTubers who post every few days about Genshin because that's all that their resin allows. And it's it's just ridiculous. I appreciate that a lot of the 5 stars are good though, because like if you pulled a 5-star, right? Imagine if you pulled a 5-star and there were bad 5 stars, and you're just like, wow, that's great. I did all this work and I didn't get anything good. Like you got your 90 pulled pity, or like if you got your 90 pulled pity and pulled a weapon, dude. That's like the worst feeling. Like, hurts my soul. But the weapons are still dirty, you know, Greyhound's dirty. I got this bow, I never thought it would be good. Alright, let's see the water number this time, right? What, 6,900. So it's really nice. And you saw last time I obviously went for a charge shot, because I'm going to get the damage buff off it, and last time I hit like 6,000 with it. So I hit 6,000 with his shot, I hit 6,000 with Mona's shot. That's 12,000 swirl water damage right there, you know, that's a really healthy amount of damage to be dealing with, like, average artifacts. If anything, I'd say my Fischl's artifacts are the best, and I just only use Fischl for auto attacks. Her Oz is good. I mean, you saw the way I deal with shield people. I try to, like, put Oz down and then go behind them and just water them up with somebody else. But, like, I don't know. Like, if you're auto-attacking with Fischl, you're doing a lot more damage than if you just put a bird down. Which is obvious. I know that sounds stupid. I'm sure anybody could say that about anyone. But I feel like Fischl's auto-attacks are just disgustingly large. Like, if you compare... For example, I'll show you guys in a second when we load out of this. A lot of Claymore users have, like, almost 100, if not more than 100%, of their damage on every auto attack, whereas for example polearm users have like nowhere near as much. And from experience, those are both talent 1 auto attacks, just as a heads up. You know, bows are in a similar situation to pikes where they hit faster, so the auto attacks are actually lower because they want to give it like people similar DPSs and everything. So if you go to your talents, let's not look at Venti because I have so many auto attack things on him. So level 2, sure, whatever. So with the spear, 45, 45, you know, the third hit's like a double, so it does 28 plus 28, because they can individually crit. So it says third hit, but it's really third and fourth hit. And then the 4 hit you see says times 4, and that's because that's her rapid, like, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha! And so those also can, like, crit independently and everything. So you get a lot of attacks out on somebody like, Zingling, or however you pronounce her name, and I'm going to continue to butcher it. I'm sorry if you guys know how it's actually pronounced, and I just seem like a loser for not knowing it. You know, it's a lot of weak attacks. They're faster, so they're weaker. But that's fair because it's, like, balanced. Barbara's very fast. I'm sure you guys have noticed before. You know, you got bows, they're fast. Like, look at how many arrows shot out of that. The pike, look at that. Like, so quick. Barbara, super quick. The last hit kind of takes a little second there. But, like, I don't know. That's why I don't like Klee as much, because these guys, they're so quick. I feel like Klee's auto attacks are not that quick, and they're all mages, you know? But anyway, so these people with quicker auto attacks have a lower base auto attack damage. I think, honestly, magic users even have a lower base auto attack damage. But then you look at somebody like this, right? I've got him at 2 as well. I'm glad I have everyone at 2. Geez. 102, 88, 110, 145. But on the flip side, his swings are a lot slower. I didn't even put him on my team to show, but his swings are a lot slower. It's for fair DPS at the end of the game. But because of that, you know, when you get someone strong on, like, quick auto attacks, it's disgusting. That's why I think Fischl, like, I have Fischl talented up, don't get me wrong. She's definitely got way better auto attacks than anyone because of her talents. But I think even without her talents, she was already doing pretty good with her auto attacks. I have it right now. One of her bow hits literally hits over 100%. Look at that. 60, 60, 80, 80, 100. Like, with quick little like pew 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 pew, you know, that's a lot of damage to be putting out. And I typically hit like 1,000 with those auto attacks. And because I got lucky and I got a 5-star bow, I just capitalize on the fact that her auto attacks are strong. I'm pretty sure I swapped it over to this guy. No, attack. Attack, attack. Oh, I didn't swap it over. Alright. So I left it on official. I have a thing. There it is. Physical damage bonus. Like, I just put as much as I could possibly stack into her auto attacks, because her auto attacks are filthy. Just filthy. And I think I actually got enough of these. Let's check it out. Who was that? Noelle, I think. I need those hunter sacrificial knives as well. Who's the other person that needed it? The solar pearl. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, I have a lot of those green knives too. Alright. Well, that sucks. They're both gonna be fighting for knives. Maybe I should just go farm knives, dude. If you guys have if you have Fischl as your main DPS and you're going through her talents and you're leveling her up, you know, I would invest in these stupid little, look at that far right blue arrowhead, right? You make sure you're farming these. I have gone so far out of my way to farm these. I have 21 of those blue ones right now, and you're probably like, wow, that's a lot. That's because I have no white ones and no green ones. I've been working to pre-max her bow. See, her bow takes 9, and she took 12. That's 21 total blue knives. And on top of that, I can't look now because I've done them all, but her talents take those knives as well. Every one of those talents was like, I don't know, 3 to 10 green knives, depending on the level. And that's a guess, that's not exact, but it was a lot of knives to be going through. I felt like I was always running out of knives. I don't think every bow takes those knives either. I think that's just, yeah, no, that's just the way the RNG crumbled at the end of the day. Also, when I have Fischl as my main, you know, I'm using the Favonius bow on Venti. With this, you get his ult back so quick. You swap to Venti, you throw down your skill, you hit an auto attack, or, well, I guess you probably throw like 2 or 3 auto attacks to be safe, because it's not guaranteed, it's a 60% chance. But you throw down a couple auto attacks, and you'll get 5 energy orbs back, 3 from the ability and 2 from this bow, and it's just like, it's nutty. And on top of that, it has energy recharge. It's a disgusting support bow. If you were running Fischl as a support, you might have this bow on her. You know, compound bow, main damage bow, Skyward Heart, main damage bow, slingshot, main damage bow, Favonius, support bow. Very solid energy generating support bow. I also have, you know, support Zingling. I have this on her because I had just recently made the prototype Grudge, so I'm working on it. It's not anywhere near there. But again, energy recharge, a good support stat to have. But for me, I throw out her bear. I try to throw in 1 auto attack, and because of this ability, it's 320% of her auto attack, which would be cool if I leveled her talents. But, you know, 0 out of 2, as all talents be. Like, I'm not just not loving these guys because I can't. I'm not loving them because I'm out of the books, and the books cost resin, and the artifacts and everything costs resin. Like, I have, what, 3 people, I think? Actually, Mona might not be there yet. Oh, that water boss I killed at the beginning of the stream gave me the rest for Mona. So I'm trying to, like, pre-farm the 3 characters that I care about, which is Fischl, Mona, and Venti. And then I'm working on Zinglinks. I think she's a great support. I'm working on Razor because he's going to be a good main damage on my second team, Inspire. But, like, outside of those 5 people, like, I don't care about Barbara. I appreciate her healing. Her healing's great, but, like, I don't like playing the support. I literally use her to heal myself and swap out. I'm never like, wow, I'm on Barbara, I'm gonna just run around and explore and play as Barbara. Like, I'm sure there are people who are, and all the more luck to you. If you somehow build a DPS Barbara, I'm sure there's a way to do it. I would never figure it out because I like to play the people who can just go around and kill anything, you know? I'll walk up to these guys and I'll be like, hey, you have a bow, I need that arrow, why don't you just die real quick, huh? And then boom. Oh, wow. And that's the difference between a crit and a not crit. That's so sad. Oh, wow. See, and then I would never get a sharp and a firm from the same guy except for because I'm streaming, I guess. Some sort of streamer's luck or whatever. But anyway, since I upgraded that pearl, and I know I have to upgrade that pearl more, I'll probably just spend more of my resin over here. Let's pop in the adventure book real quick, make sure I'm not missing out on anything else super important. That's too far, let's see. So the book that I don't use, the thing I'm looking for, I don't remember who uses that book, but nobody that I'm working on right now. Neither of those matter to me. So yeah, so all I need to do today is these little bricks. So I guess I'll go back and do more little bricks. Heal up Venti while we do that. I don't know if anyone uses... I keep wanting to pronounce her name differently to make sure I say it right at least once, but I don't know if that's actually helping or hurting. Maybe I've already said it right once. But I want to work on her more. Zingling, whatever you want to pronounce her name as. She's a great support, and against some bosses, her Pyronado is just broken. Like, for example, when you fight the electric hypostasis cube, that thing's healers, for me, are just so annoying to kill with regular means. If I didn't have Pyronado up, I'd be throwing down my Zingling Bear, I'd be throwing down my main character's wind ability, and I'd kill like one healer per healing section. So, you know, that's terrible. But you can just throw out Pyronado and break all three in one go, and that's just the end of the boss fight. It makes it such a quick boss fight. I mean, we could run over there and do that, and I won't collect rewards for it, just so I can show you guys how stupid, dirty Pyronado is. Like, you don't even have to give her love, because that's one of those things, like, when you break shields on Abyss Mages, you know, you don't actually have to really deal damage, essentially. You can break Abyss Mage shields with Barbara, you know, she doesn't have damage, but those elemental reactions are what break shields like that. So, you know, it's good to have people that deal the elemental damage, even if they're not super built up. For example, in Spiral Abyss, you can go in there with one main DPS and a ton of junk, and you can go through it because you have a main DPS and the elemental reactions you need to, like, break shields. Because at the end of the day, Spiral Abyss is like 90% breaking shields. Like on floor 7, you fight the Fatui. You need a fire guy on each floor because they both have Ice Fatui. I didn't have a second fire guy. I mean, technically I could bring Amber, but I hate Amber with all my soul. Sorry to all you Amber fans out there. But, you know, I'm not going to bring Amber on Spiral Abyss, so instead I just didn't get 3 stars on that floor. I just, you know, I took the L because I wasn't willing to play the game. Just like real life, if you don't play the game, you're going to lose. But that's alright. Some people just don't want to play the game. Can't blame a man for not playing along. Did I just not use my skill? Okay. Fair balance, fair balance. I've been really lackluster on this dungeon. I've been very not swappy and very not put down support skills. I'm just trying to keep interesting conversation going. Because you know, I'm sure if I'm just sitting here killing stuff, that's going to be boring. And if I'm just talking and not killing stuff, that's going to be boring. So I want to combine the two. But it's also taking away, like, I feel like I keep kind of losing my place in the conversation. I also kind of keep losing my place in my fight. But that's alright, we'll keep it going. I have Mona's ult ready for the next domain, and then at the end of this domain, we'll make sure that I have Pyronado, and we'll go kill the Electro Hypostasis in one heal section. And it's nutty. Pyronado's great. She's a great support. That was the whole point of that conversation. And Barbara's still useful even though she doesn't deal damage. That was another point in that conversation. What else would be good to talk about? Oh, if you guys haven't heard, Venti has a disgusting artifact set. If you have Venti, you should definitely farm the Viridescent Veneer set. It's literally a set that, to me, seems tailor-made to Venti. And I'll show you actually real quick, because my friend has it, and he doesn't have great stats on his kit, and he hits like 2,000 a tick with his ult. And you guys could see with my damage buff from the barber book and stuff, when I swap, I can hit 1,000 a tick, which is alright, but for him to deal double my damage with worse main stat artifacts just because the set's that broken, you know, it makes me really want to farm the set. But it's another thing that I'm going to wait till 40 on. Golly, I don't even remember which one it is. It's gotta be... No. Oh, come on, Viridescent, where are you? Oh, and then I misclicked off. See, that's Thunder. I know that doesn't have it. It must be... Oh, yeah, it's this one. Viridescent Veneer. 2-piece set plus 15% of Nemo damage. All of a sudden, you know, if whether you're main damage or sub damage Venti, a Nemo damage is a huge part of his kit. And then the 4-piece increase swirl by 60% and decrease the resistance of what you swirled by 40%. So let's say, right, I throw down my Ventiel and I swap to Mona and I throw in my ability to get the tornado to turn to water. They then have a 40% resistance to the water that got swirled, which means Mona's ult's another 40% stronger, on top of the swirl itself being 60% stronger. So it just takes your tick damage to the next level and then some. This literally should be called the Venti set. Viridescent Veneer doesn't explain it enough. It should just be called the Venti set.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top
And
of a
instead,
tree.
right now, I have Exile, which isn't bad by any means. I don't think Exile's a bad set, and Sojourner, which Sojourner literally is a 3-star set. It gets replaced the higher you go up. Actually, I think it has a 4 set as well. I don't remember, but it's something that you don't want in game. Like the plus 18%'s good, but there are better sets. Like what I was just saying, that Veneer set is just disgusting on Venti. And there are similar sets like that, like Diluc's good with the Crimson Fury set. I'm kind of on the fence about the electric set for Fischl because, again, like I had mentioned, I am an auto attack Fischl user. My physical damage on my Fischl is a lot more big of a deal to me than, um, you know, the thunder damage that she's dealing. So I might not even do an electric set for Fischl. I almost want to say my Fischl's almost as good as she's getting. Obviously, she can upgrade to 5-star artifacts. She can upgrade different subsets. But I think her 2 and her 4-piece are going to stay the same. I think having Berserker for crit... Well, I guess there's probably not a 4-star Berserker set. I don't know. I haven't looked into the endgame of my Fischl too much, clearly. Oh, and the ult I did have is no longer there. I don't even want to use it because I'm already at half health. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Watch everything get melted.
Brace yourself.
Like, goodbye. Because that's just how strong Mona is with 3-star and 4-star artifacts. It's fantastic. And if I can get my ultimate again here, I mean, that's the end. There's 3 of these guys left before that witch. Oh, I started spamming my ult because I thought I'd get it back, and then I got energy drained.
Think you can get away?
Oof. And then I used it on one. Oh, that worked out so in my favor. Might as well drop everything I have. Maybe I can get her to suck in? No. You know, give me the damage. If you guys didn't know, when you get, excuse me, Xiangling to Ascension 4, she, like, the bear will drop you a 10% damage buff for 10 seconds. So if you keep up with it, it's actually something that you can keep up the whole time. Unless you're like me and just trash. But you know, if you... actually, I guess it's probably not up the whole time. It's a good amount of time, though. That wasn't it? Oh, come on. There it is. It looks like I actually have some event. Oh, it's probably my daily claim. Daily claim and battle pass. I'll grab those real quick, even though those would probably be the least interesting thing to watch me grab. In retrospect, I guess a lot of the things I'm doing aren't entertaining. I'm farming domains. But, hey, you know, that's what you do in Genshin Impact, right? You farm things that you can spend resin on, and then you never look back. I hope everybody took advantage of that survey that had come in the mail recently and told Genshin, how they feel the game could be improved. Because I feel like when you have a survey and you leave like a fill in what you feel, like multiple question is cool, but sometimes multiple questions don't properly explain your feelings. And that last survey they did, they let you fill out like a whole paragraph of whatever you wanted to say. It was great. I mentioned that I don't feel like I can build new characters because I'm already locked behind the resin system progressing my main team. So, to then try and upgrade more people. Like, if I want to upgrade Bennett right now, I would have no resources to upgrade people at 40. Like, I'm super close to 40, which is why I went and I farmed, all of this Ascension stuff. And then this is probably, like 100k, so I'm going to be out of Mora. If I hit 40 right now, I'd be out of Mora easily. I'm sure everyone runs out of Mora as soon as they hit an Ascension rank. The talents are going to go up. I don't know if you guys know or not, but if you upgrade a talent past 6, not including constellations, if you get the +3, then it's upgrading past 9. But once you upgrade past 6 level ups, when you push to level 7, that takes a weekly drop from the weekly bosses, which are Storm Terror and Boreas. And I think it's nuts that you could require a weekly drop for one talent on a character. So let's say, I don't know yet because I'm not there, obviously. But let's say it all takes the same. Let's say, each boss, we know each boss has 2 pieces they can drop. For Boreas, I think it's like the tail and the claw. I don't even know what it is with Storm Terror. But let's say all of these take the Storm Terror claw. Or, yeah, sure, the Storm Terror claw. Then that's 3 weeks of me doing the boss just to level up these talents. And since it's a 50-50 drop rate, in reality, on average, it'll probably be like 6 weeks for people. There'll be people lucky who get it in the first 3 weeks. There'll be people unlucky who get it in like 9 weeks. So let's say on average, people are going to spend 6 weeks to max out talents. That's pretty nutty. That's like, I get, you want to slow people down. You don't want the content to run out. But golly, this is what I'm talking about though. Oh, well, I don't even have her ascended high up enough. I have enough, constellations with her where this is +3. It's like a 4. See, they both say I need to upgrade. It's essentially a 4. So if you're upgrading past 6 in that regards, like this is +9, but I didn't need weekly drops, So don't feel like you shouldn't get a constellation just because it's going to make you upgrade more expensively. It's not. It's going to have a base level and then whatever plus your constellation is. I'm pretty far in the battle pass. You guys had seen I got the Soul Pearl already, and you get so much more. That's literally like 2 ascensions. I hope it's only like 100k in ascension at rank 40. But yeah, if we take a quick peek at the other battle pass weapons, so this, it gives you that 20% stronger, essentially physical damage. But if you element charge your auto attacks, like with Chongyun or Bennett with a whatever part of his constellation lets him turn pyro damage on, that no longer would count as physical damage. Oh, but they'd still count as normal damage. So I guess this weapon's just good on your auto attacks, period, physical or not. But it, and then it heals you. But for me, I'm just looking for high DPS. I don't really care about the heals. And then you have the Serpentine Spine. I personally don't think that's a good claymore at all, because it's like, so like the White Blind, you can make the prototype at the smithy. And unfortunately, it's defense percent, which is a sucky main stat to have on a weapon. But it essentially has the same effect, except you don't take more damage. And instead of 4 seconds, it's 1 swing. So essentially, I feel like you can make a White Blind, and even though the main stat's worse, I think you'd do better with it. Because this, you have to be on the field for 4 seconds for 1 stack there, 5 stacks. That's 20 seconds of being out on the field. Let's say you're Razor, right? Anybody who mains Razor knows that you're not on the field for 20 seconds. You swap to Razor, you use your ability, you use your ult, your last 15 seconds, and then you swap, and you keep going about your business. Now, luckily enough, when you swap the character, the stacks do not go away, which is great. But they're reduced by 1 when you take damage, And let's be real, Claymore users are all up in people's faces. So you're not always going to have max damage. You're going to like flicker on and off of max damage. Like let's say you're flickering 4 and 5 stacks. But we'll even give it the go ahead and say it's 5 stacks. That's 30% damage at max stacks, which is already 20 seconds of that character specifically being in the fight. For me, a character to be in the fight for 20 seconds, that's at least a 30-second fight because I just swap through everybody else, throw down their stuff, and then let's say this is my main damage who's out there. You know, so if I'm not killing something in 30 seconds, I'm basically fighting Spire monsters. And where this increases the damage you take, Spire monsters already eat me alive. Like, I'm on Spire floor 9, and I maybe take 5 hits from the floor 9 enemies, and I die. And like I'd mentioned before, I'm not good at dodging, so this doesn't really help anybody in my case. You know, people who are more skilled and dodge every hit, it gives them more damage than the Light Blind would, but it's only going to be for those really good extended fights. Like, if you're just going around the world killing stuff, this weapon is essentially useless. Like, what fight in the open world is going to last more than 30 seconds? Or, sorry, more than 30 seconds. You know, the hypo cubes, you might get another, like, 15 seconds out of that. You know, I guess the water boss, because you have to wait for so long. There's just very limited content where this is a good weapon. Although being good in Spiral Abyss is an important thing. So it has its ups and downs. I don't like it. Solar Pearl, see, for me, this is great because I didn't like Elemental Mastery on Mona. I had it because that's what the best 3-star weapon I could put on her. But I don't like the Elemental Mastery like I described earlier. She's going to throw down a lot of water. She's not going to get the elemental reactions. Whoever I swap to after Mona is going to be picking up the elemental reactions, like Venti. If I swap to Venti, boom, I'm going to get Swirl. My elemental mastery is going to make that Swirl massive. They're just, in my opinion, Mona doesn't need the elemental mastery. And then if I normal attack, I get that 20% bonus on my ult. Great. So that's why I picked that. Viridescent Hunt. When you deal damage, you generate a Cyclone. And essentially, the only thing I had worried about this, I feel like this is a great Venti bow. It just makes a lot of sense. He's wind. It creates more wind stuff. But there was just a nagging thing in the back of my mind that was like, if it's creating these cyclones that attract surrounding enemies, they could pull them either away from Venti's ult, or they could pull them like to the point where they're not being affected by Venti's ult gravity. You know, like they could be on the cusp of the ult, and then this might just pull them out of it. You know what I mean? And that may not even be how it works. I have never owned this bow. I haven't seen gameplay with this bow. I don't know if that's how this bow works, but that worries me, and I didn't want to pick a weapon that I wasn't certain about. I'm certain that the Solar Pearl gives me 20% bonus damage. I didn't mean to back out of the battle pass. I'm certain that when I land an auto attack, I'm getting 20% more damage. Like this, for me, I'm certain that this is a good damage. This, I'm just not certain about. It seems like a strong effect. It seems like a good weapon, but it worries me that it could have negative, like, synergy, I guess, is how I'd say it. Because it could pull people out of abilities. And it might not. Like I said, like, I didn't get to use it. I could 100% be wrong about this bow. That's my feelings on this bow. Deathmatch sounds like a great weapon. Higher crit rate than everything else, by the way. 6, 6, 6, 8. Don't know why that is. Probably just because there's not a lot of good polearm weapons in the game, in my opinion. You know, I don't have any 5 stars other than the bow as far as weapons go, so maybe there's a good 5-star spear. I haven't really even felt like I had a good 4-star spear, but I only have like the dragon's breath or whatever. And so if at least 2 enemies are nearby, attack is increased by 16%, and so is defense. Otherwise, if it's just a 1v1, 24% bonus attack. Now that sounds cool, but to me that sounds like something that a main DPS wants. And for me, Xingling's not a main DPS. Xingling for me is a support. So to have this on a support almost doesn't make sense, because as soon as I swap out, I don't think that Gladiator is going to hold true. Like, okay, so if I swap in, right, and there are 2 enemies, I have 16% bonus attack, I throw down my bear, that's doing 16% bonus attack. But if I swap, that stack's not going to carry over. Like, that 16 or that 24% is gone. So it affects her bear, but her bear only, where I feel like I just want more than that. I feel like it just doesn't affect things enough for me to care. But again, it does. if you use a spear as a main damage, or if you just want that crit rate because it's slightly higher for absolutely no reason, it's a good weapon. It seems like a solid weapon. For me, it was the Pearl. Speaking of the Pearl, let's see what we can do to it. Let's see if we can get this on Mona. I also like that the things change a little bit each time. Like, if you saw, the Pearl was like all gold when we were looking at it in the Battle Pass. Now it's kind of darker, and that's just as you're ascending it, it changes slightly. I just hate... Oh no, that's... yeah. Oh, I need a fifth one. I feel like I have to manually click through weapons because I don't know... I don't think there's a locked feature in the game yet. I'm pretty sure there's not. If they did introduce it to the game, I pay no attention. So that's my bad if I'm just wasting my own time and everybody else's by doing this. But I just don't want to take anything that I've refined. If you hit add all, it's going to auto-add like these level 20s and 40s because like they already have XP. They're going to give you more XP back. And like that's cool, but you know, what if I want to keep those items? What if, you know, I end up pulling another spear user and I want something on backup, or if I pull another sword user and I want something on backup? You know, it just doesn't make sense to me to like when I click triangle. Oh well, it's 1-star materials. When I click triangle, look at that, plus 40, plus 20, both 5 refinements. It wants to feed it into other stuff. That just sketches me out. So I have to manually go through and click all these. The Solar Pearl's getting nowhere. Oh, that's my last 3-star weapon, huh? Alright, let's see. I probably won't level this up right now. I'm just going to hypothetically see how many of these it would take. If we can do it under 49, actually. Yeah, 36. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. Why not? Why not? Alright, and more Assassin's Blades. That was pretty predictable. I should have seen that coming. And then that'll get it to 60, and then I'll have to upgrade it again. I wonder if it's worth replacing right now. Oh, it's still like 80 damage less. It's taking so long to catch up. But look at now, that's even darker, I feel like. Every Ascension definitely changes that a tidbit. It's cool, though. I enjoy that that's the mechanic. Like, for example... Oh, I just used all my unrelevant... Well, I have 2 relevant dupes. Hold on. So, I have a level 60, a level 40, and a level 1. And you can kind of see, like, the appearance changes. Actually, from 40 to 1 doesn't even really look different. But, obviously, 40 to 60, you can see the color changes. The book has a different binding. Does this change at all? It doesn't really look like it to me. I don't think it does. So maybe only every few levels it changes. But that's cool. I like that that's a function. I like that things, you know, change over time like that. Let's go keep pumping it, I guess. You know, I want that Pearl on Mona. I was just showing you guys how dirty Mona is. I might as well give her some lovin'. Or I don't know, I need to save my Mora for as soon as I hit 40, because that'll be in like 2 days. And I'm not going to have stuff to farm Mora for 3 days. I guess, well, I know Noelle needs another upgraded brick, so I'll upgrade one of those bricks I was using on the Pearl, and I'll put it in Noelle's weapon. We'll see where that leaves us for Mora. Hopefully not too bad. I guess I haven't done my resin refill yet, so I could still do that. I guess we'll find out. We'll see what's up. Sorry if everything just kind of freaked out for a second there. I was just popping up my PlayStation to make sure the broadcast was still going. Looks like we lost our 1 viewer, but that's fine. Who needs 1 viewer when I could have myself view my gameplay? You know. Oh, and 50,000 more. Right as I'm complaining about more. That's sweet. That's swanky. I definitely... Excuse me. I definitely went way too far past that crafting station. So let's put together some of these bricks. And some of these knives. That brick. And that knife. I guess I'll just make all of them because I need a lot of them. I'm gonna have to go farm those. And now that's Noelle's sword. Easy Noelle's sword. Yep. Boom. There you go, Noelle. I'm not leveling that up. But hey, all the more like tea. The fact that it can go to 70 now blows my mind. And look at that, used to be a white sword. Can we appreciate that's like gold now just about. That's getting really cool looking. I like that sword. Especially like the little like sundial in the middle or whatever that's supposed to be. It looks sick. Prototype Amethyst, you know, it's alright. It just doesn't look as cool, I would say. If they had different, if the abilities swapped, I'd definitely use the white blind on this guy. Like, look at that curved top. That just looks so weird. Like, I don't think anyone would forge a sword like this. But then again, this is an entirely different universe. This isn't my universe. How could I make a judgment call on that? So, now that I use that, do I have enough to still upgrade the Solar Pearl? Yes, thank God. Alright. And, yeah. As much as I want to upgrade that more, oh, I have to upgrade it. So close. So close in damage. If it's a higher base damage, I can justify all the work I've put into it, I guess. Oh, this is so many of these. Didn't even want to look at how much XP I was missing out on that. 3 of them on all of my knives! Oh my goodness. That's alright. This is gonna be worth it. We'll go do that. 3 more purple ones. I don't think I can even craft purple ones right now. Nope, I can craft blue ones though. I guess that'll let me craft a purple, right? Yes. 1 purple. I need 2 more purples for the Solar Pearl. Let's get it. So right back to the dungeon that we left. Gonna use the resin refill. There we go. So that's 3 more runs of this. I don't even think we'll need it. We'll probably only need 2 runs. And then from there we should be good. Guess we about to find out. Find out. I really don't enjoy the loading screens. I understand, you know, we're transitioning landscape quickly, and it kind of needs to, like, load us into a different direction, or however that works. But it just hurts. And sorry for the squeaking. My chair squeaks. I haven't been moving too much, but I had to move a little bit. And let's get this started. Ran into another loading screen, the best part of the game. Nobody can tell me otherwise. If you tell me otherwise, you're lying. You know? Who doesn't like the loading screens? Any video game, I mean, really, think of how iconic Skyrim is only because of its loading screens. If those loading screens were any shorter, people wouldn't play. Are you kidding me? I have 100 million hours on Skyrim. Wow, nice. So you played for 2 hours, dude? Because the rest was loading screens. I'm picking on it, but I did love Skyrim. Skyrim was a great game. Skyrim was a lot of fun. The loading screens hurt me so much. Just by the way, I also was a Skyrim on the PlayStation player. I never played it on PC, so for those of you who are like, oh, you know, the loading times weren't that bad, well, that's probably fair for whatever you were playing on, but...
Think you can get away?
Now let's slime it up, dude.
Let me stop.
We'll just ham it up, get some extra water, even though that's not at all what I need. Probably didn't need to swap to bar bricks. Now I'm going to take a second to get my ult.
Here we go.
I watched a guy who's, he was trying to show how good a character was. I forget what character it was. It wasn't Klee, it was somebody else. Oh, he was saying, don't sleep on Bennett, right? And he was running this dungeon, but he, like, barely succeeded the dungeon. Like, the thing, it was a defense mission. It literally had about 2% HP at the end. And that's not even an exaggeration. It was 2% HP at the end. And Oh, I was like, damn, imagine like you do a talk and you run through a whole dungeon and then you get clapped at the end of it. Like, don't sleep on this character, and then the character gets shit stomped in a fucking, in a domain. That would just be hilarious. I would have loved to see that happen. But whether fortunately or unfortunately, it didn't. That was a little early.
There you are. Be strong. Brace yourself.
Fuck this man up.
Let me amuse myself. Nice and spicy.
Right, I still have the belt on. That was so dumb. What a wasted... Whatever, that should be the end. Take that 6k. Some thought. Didn't even get to use Mona's ult. Oh, I have 3 ults ready. Nice. You know, we'll do that. Get some more of these. Hopefully we get a purple and 2 blues. That'd be great. 3 blues, that's basically a purple, good enough. So 1 more purple, definitely only 1 more of these, and I guess my last 20 resin for the day will have to be on a gold ley line. Because let's be real, you're not getting anywhere if you don't have Mora, because you need Mora to upgrade talents. You guys know the list. I'm not going to go through the list. It's rough. We all know. We all know that the resources wall you hard. But we're still playing the game. And you know what? If they didn't, people would already have everything. They'd have great artifacts. They'd have max characters. All of their characters would be max. I understand the resin system, and I understand that they want the content to live on. But it hurts. Give us a little more. Just a bit. Let me upgrade some of my other characters, dude. My Lisa's trash. My Amber's trash. My Bennett's trash. My Niguang, I think she's level 40. I'm still gonna call it trash because that's pretty low. My Bidou, trash. I want to upgrade Bennett. I want to upgrade Niguang. You know, I kind of want to upgrade Bidou. I know she's not gonna be as much DPS as Razor, but the Reflect seems like a lot of fun. Seems like something I could get behind, but it doesn't seem like something that I'm gonna be like maining, so I don't want to put resources into it. So that's a shame. But again, I understand the resin system. I play a handful of gacha games. I played AFK Arena for a long time. I played Battle Cats for a long time. They're both still downloaded on my phone. I just don't open them anymore. And the stamina on those games, you know, it's really, really annoying. Like, this honestly is probably the most tame of all 3 of those stamina bars. It's nuts. But there are just so many people playing right now that so many people are complaining about it. And I mean, that's cool, because they sent out that survey asking what people didn't like. Obviously, people are going to say, get a better resin system, it's trash. But that doesn't mean they're actually going to fix it. And I don't actually think it's trash. I think that's what people are going to say about it. I think if they gave you a resin refill with every daily commission set, like when you're done all 4 of them, you collect it, that's great. That'd be perfect. Even if, you know, if they created a new resin item that gave you like plus 30 resin, they gave you one of those a day with farming, that'd be a lot worse. But it would be good. You know, any sort of progress or faster regen would be great. They also could add, you know, in the Spiral Abyss could have resin rewards. That'd be fair, right? People work really hard to get through the Spiral Abyss. I'm on floor 9, and I feel like I'm on floor 9 because I'll almost every other day, I probably haven't done it in like 4 days now because I just feel like I haven't made enough progress to do better than where I'm at. But up until a couple days ago, every other day I was going to Spiral Abyss, I was trying to push farther. Like, I don't know, I'm finally in the reset area, but the stuff's level 74 and my character's level 70. I'm sure I could do it if I was good, but I take a lot of damage, I don't heal quick enough. I need to work on more characters for me personally to get past 4-9. So that's where Spiral Abyss is at for me. You know, it's fun. I enjoy the Spiral Abyss a lot. If I had more of a reason to go back there, like if you could replay it for like 5 Primo gems, I'd probably go back there and play it because it is fun, and then you could race against your own personal time because why not? You're infinitely grinding primo gems. To me that's a good idea, but the way it is now, the content just feels so walled, so 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 walled. But again, it's understandable. It's fair. Although I hope when they come out with events in the future, they're better because that event that just came out, that was a co-op event. I'm sure everybody who played it knows, you know, people would get glitched and not be able to pick up cubes. People could glitch into the middle collection piece, and even though their character was running in the middle collection piece, they would be like somewhere else. Like I played with friends, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, like I'm over here," and like you could see their arrows shooting and everything, but they weren't there. Like they were on the middle piece, so they couldn't pick up pieces. They didn't know why. It's because their character wasn't really there, but then their damage was really there. Like it just seemed so buggy and so weird. Like it would have been great if they did anything else for the event. I think the co-op had a lot of bumps in it, and if they wanted to do a co-op event, you know, they should have ironed out the bumps a little bit. But they were like, "Wow, this co-op's not that great. We have a lot to work on. Co-op event, check it out." And then for only 300 primo gems, oh man, you were glitching, your teammates were glitching, you were finding people who weren't like doing a lot of damage or weren't collecting cubes, and sometimes it was their fault and sometimes it wasn't, and you couldn't even tell, but you almost always had a teammate not collecting cubes between glitches and lack of knowledge of what to do in the Crucible. So matches were taking forever. To get a sub 3 with randoms was stupid. I had to do it with friends. It just the event had a lot of flaws, and I just ran by the crafting table again. I never remember to stop at it. I wish they'd put more work into co-op, or I wish they had made a solo player event. I wish one of the event rewards was resin. If you're not going to give us a daily resin thing from completing our commissions, you should at least give us like event resin. Like one of the rewards should have been a resin refill. Maybe like even 3 of them. Maybe you got one resin refill for being the sub 3, one for the 20 runs, one for the elemental, alchemization, whatever. There was 160,000 points you could get. If they had given you a resin for maxing out each of those, that would have been so much better, dude. Like it could have been such a good event, and they just kind of let it flop around. It just wasn't a good look. That's all. So let's upgrade the Solar Pearl for Mona. Get her that crit chance, because I already put that weapon on her. And now that... Wow, I thought 4-star was so much stronger than 3-star. Look at that. 350 to 340. I mean, obviously 10 levels. I don't even know. I probably can't get this to 70. No. No, I didn't think so. I'm not going to level it 66. That'd just be stupid. Whatever. It's higher base damage than the 70 is now. It's crit chance. That's fantastic. Also, Mona's a lot of fun because her run turns her into water. Her dash turns her into water. Like, if there's a character that just turned into a little fire tornado, or a wind tornado when they dash, and, like, turned into a gust of wind, or, like, a little fire patch. If they made more characters like this for different elements, is what I'm trying to say, that would be great. This character's so much fun. Like, I don't know. I can't wait to give her more love with artifacts. She's so good. And she got that booty. All the other characters... What a terrible first pick, dude. The booty's hidden. Not that the booty makes the game, but damn, she thick. She thick! Bet you can tell how thick she is when I spam my dash. Yeah, look at all those good booty shots. Obviously not, but this is a lot of fun. Like, eats your stamina just like everything else. And everybody else too, right? Let me get the stamina back real quick. Everybody else, when you dash, you can dash in like pairs. Like 2 dashes, and even though I'm spamming, it waits and then does another pair. Mona's not like that. Mona's just back to back. Just spam to spam to spam to spam. So smooth. So travel effective, I guess I would say. I guess we'll go play some Spiral, honestly. I was just talking about how I haven't done it in a couple days. We could get farther. Probably won't, but hey, it'll be fun. And you know what? Maybe that's some content that people are looking for. Maybe people want to see what Floor 9's like, you know? Let me go get clapped at Floor 9 so you guys can see how fun Floor 9 is. Can I just hit right? Wow. Man, do I feel dumb. You guys see that, though? I had 0 stars in 9 to 12. It said the reset, I had 0 reset stars so far. So, like, I beat the main floors, and then I got beat by the first 9 floor, and I was like, wow, that was a great experience. I'm done. Call it a break right there. Excuse me. So I haven't even finished maxing out the Primo gems in the bottom of that yet. But let's see what I can rock here. Alright, let me get Fischler Bow back real quick. Let me Slizzy slap that in there. Here, Fischl, take your shit back, son. Grab our artifacts back too, because I can give him that, and that, and that. Alright, so now that everyone's back in order, let's try Spiral 9. Let's get it, boys. So, let's check, right? It's been a second. Pyro, Electro, great. Definitely just skipped floor 2. Pyro, Cryo, Electro. Okay, so Pyro Electro is such a huge part of the first half. What, Geo and Ruin Guard. So the elements on the last floor don't matter too much. Pyro Electro, so it's important that we bring water and ice in the first team. I'd say that's the same for the second team, but I don't have 2 fire users or ice users. See, that's a cryo gunner too. I do need a fire on both halves. So I'm gonna fail miserably, but let's fail miserably together. So we want fire and ice. Oh man, but we want it on both halves. Oh, this is gonna be nutty. Alright, so we'll do everything that we can for Fischl, and then we'll throw everything else into supporting either Venti or Mona. I don't think I'm gonna make it through this. We're about to find out. About to see how quickly we get clapped in Floor 9 Spiral. Whoever just joined, welcome. You're about to watch me get clapped in Floor 9 Spiral. Because that's what it's about nowadays. If you're streaming and you're not getting clapped in Floor 9 Spiral, what are you really doing with your life? Nothing. By the way, Spiral 9 to 12 looks sick. Like, look at this arena. Like, little constellation lights, you know, really Abyss feeling. Alright, let's lose. Challenge time's 300 seconds, right? Of course, I run right to the fire enemy. That's how it is. Just spam off as much as I can to start off. See, now where is... Of course. The only guy that's not electric fucking jumps when I go to hit him with shit. At least these electric guys will take all that damage. You know, so the slimes honestly feel a little tanky at 72, I feel, you know? They're definitely not dying as fast as early game slimes die. I'm sure you guys can notice that much. And I don't even feel a point to throwing Fischl's abilities out right now, but there is one fire guy. So might as well keep throwing him out there, get some freezes, or not. That fire guy's almost dead, and then I'm gonna be just literally doing nothing with Fischl but auto attacks. Just poke him down. Nope, come on. There it is. Oh, and another one spawns. What a bitch, dude. I just want to focus him down and take him out, because then if I deal with only lightning, that seems way easier. And I need to kind of heal Fischl now, because Fischl's getting bullied, because I'm leaving her out so long. Now can I pick on this guy? Whew. Here, you guys can have a bear. Let me finish the fireman. Alright. Beat the fire boy. Now I don't have to throw any more Oz's down. That's what it's about. Definitely overreacted to that Slime's attack. I just spam dodge so hard. More fucking sweet, dude. Sweet. This is what I wanted to do, was to fight more of these boys. Oh my god, no! Don't die, Kaya. That was so much damage. Kaya just got fucking... Oh my god, bullied to all hell. That's all I can say. And then I swapped him back in like a retard. Barbara, please fix Kaya. Get some more elemental procs up in here. Some good auto attacks. Full health. That's beautiful. That's definitely what I need to do this. There's the last fire guy down. What's the time at? 7 minutes? Damn, if my second team was as fast as this first team, I might actually pull the challenge. Oh, it was all slimes! Wow, I didn't think it would be all slimes. I thought it would definitely have, like, you know, one of those weird electric mages with the electric shield and the bugs and shit. But no, I guess not. At least on this team, fire and electric, you know, it stops me from using Razor, and like, oh boy, not Razor, dude. Not my, you know, level 60 with half love. What is that? That didn't damage me, whatever that, like, electric AoE was. Oh, fuck off. The healing on this team is going to be so much worse, because I'm going to have to Noelle it up. I don't know how her spin to win works as far as healing goes. I hope that's a lot of procs. I don't even have her first constellation, so it's a chance to heal. It's not even a guaranteed heal. It hurts my heart. Like, at least Barbara, I can reliably... Holy shit. That man sat on 0 HP for a minute. At least with Barbara, I can reliably heal, but, like, it's not a lot because I don't show her love. Noelle isn't a lot because I don't show her love, and it's not reliable. It's like, come on. Like, give me something. This is honestly going a lot smoother than I thought. I didn't think I'd even make it through part 1 of this spiral floor. Oh, of course my ult ended as soon as I got that. Oh, that was a 14k off Mona's ult. That was sick. Fuck it. Let's get it, Noelle. Heal Venti to full. I need Venti out on the field more. Aw, oh, man. Come on. Damn, Noelle's gonna be the one who needs healing in a second. What the hell am I supposed to do then? Oh, jeez. Get that ult off. Super nice, super nice. Oh, get absolutely fucking wrecked by whatever the hell that was. Jesus. Look, let's get this. Backtrack for that gem. Nope, don't know where the gem went. Is there healed, or there were shield gems on the ground. I thought I picked them up, but I must have got bullied immediately. Oh yes, keep healing Venti. I love it. The shield's gone, so good. Look, that AoE is bad. I can't go in that circle. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. That is a lot of damage. No! What, dude? Oh. Alright, well... I knew I was gonna get clapped by floor 9, but damn, dude. Rough. Check out this half-loved Razor going at it with less than 1k hits. That's what we do in the business. I don't know if you guys knew or not. Oh my god. But, when you're using Razor's ult, you actually can't spin to win. You know when you hold and you do your charge attack and you get absolutely wrecked? Oh my god. No, stop. I need the heals. This AoE is scaring the shit out of me, dude. It killed Venti. Oh. At least I'm gonna complete the first floor, I guess. I'm not gonna make 3 stars. Hell, I probably won't make 2 stars at the rate I'm going. Oh, these are the last 2 enemies. I'll make 2 stars, but then I won't have Venti for next floor, which is fucking horse shit. Another 9,400. That Solar Pearl's paying off so much for Mona. And I can't... Yeah, I didn't think I could revive. Okay.
Someone needs assistance.
She doesn't even have her shield. I'm not even healing anymore. I'm so lost without Venti, I can't even remember how to swap. I like how they're just sitting there accepting these auto attacks. Oof, yeah, see? Oh, that AoE's like 600 a tick. Fuck out of here, dude. I don't even have range to shoot him with. I literally have to like shield and go in for it and hope I don't die. Oh, that was such a bad idea, but whatever. Everyone's gonna die at this point, you know? Oh no, I'm not even gonna finish this fucking floor, dude. That's so sad. I was doing so good. When's the shield? 4 seconds. No! What? What did I get hit by? I wasn't near anything. Oh, that's so sad, dude. 180 health. Kill me. Just do it. Kill me before I kill you, because I know that's what you're gonna do, dude. Yep. Good fight. How to lose Spiral Abyss floor 9. We gotta try that again. I just gotta suck less. Noelle needs to land more of her hits. That's what I'm gonna complain about, you know. It's that RNG. If she was healing every time, if I had that one constellation, at least I'd have a second healer. Bennett's level 6, so he's not gonna be a good second healer. Oh, I have to restart the first half too? That's sad. Alright, we'll give it one more try. If I can't beat the second half this time, we'll just say fuck it, I can't do floor 9. Good enough, you know. Let's get the Pyronado on all these electric motherfuckers. Might as well throw up that water belt, get some more elemental procs. Get that electric ult on the one guy that can be affected by it. Easy peasy. She doesn't have another belt. Don't know why I threw her out. Oh yeah. Killing the fire one's just is so satisfying. It's like, yeah, that's the only one that I can hit with my electric. Oh, that was so much damage. Run. You know what? This is what you get. Yeah, you don't like water, do you? Run! Come on, bird, bird, bird. I almost want to use Barbara's ult because I feel like Official's just half health isn't a safe place when I'm getting melted the way I am. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do this. Get a couple charge attacks off because, oh my god, never mind. You know what? I should have just did that originally. That's what I needed to do. Am I too late for that? No, I'm not. Here, you can take that. Honestly, I'm surprised I go through the first half of this as fast as I do, because I feel like when I tried it the other day, it was just absolutely not going my way. But maybe I was just also doing poorly on top of everything else. I don't know, I've upgraded a lot in the past few days. Which I'm sure, you know, even when you're locked with resin and everything, you're always progressing. You're going to be farming talents, you're going to be farming materials for ascensions, like, you're always progressing in the game. You're always getting stronger. So something you couldn't do yesterday, that doesn't mean you can't do it today, dude. It's worth trying. It's worth bumping out, because eventually you're going to be able to do it. You're not going to know when if you're not trying. You know? That's the only reason I'm trying and getting clapped. Such a good life lesson. Alright, last round of them. Let's get it. Don't know why I threw my bird on the electric one, but we'll pretend it didn't happen. Oh, they're starting to get the AoE ones too. Is it just the last wave gets an AoE one? Look at this guy has circles around his bottom, and he's the one that's doing the AoE damage, and I don't know how to not let that happen. I know when there are statues and they power people, you can like element them out of it with an opposite element. Like if this was near a fire statue and fire was boosting it, water would like unaffected by the fire statue. But where this is just a straight up like I'm doing AoE damage, there's nothing you can do about it. Like I just don't know how to counter that, except for by killing it, I guess. So let's see if this time this works out. Probably not, but Let's get it more centered. That'll probably help. Throw that down and do that. Go back to Venny for that swirl of nuttiness. Good enough. Oh no, see, this isn't even the last one. This is the first one. It's got an AoE of electric, dude. What is that? Oh, maybe I need to put Barbara on my second team. Maybe I just need that dedicated healing. Give me some crystal gems, Noel. I need them. You see I need them. Oh my god, you need them now. Oh my goodness. Alright, you're doing great, Noel. Keep it up. Jesus. I can't believe my healer got melted that quickly, dude. That's just, like, if last round went bad, this round's going miserable, dude. That, like, I need those heals. That actually might have missed some of those guys because of the poor timing on my end, but we'll just ignore that. Get your average damage out now, Razor. Everyone's already dying, dude. I need you. I need you, and I need you to not take a shit ton of damage. Sorry my talking's going down. I actually really want to beat this now, because, you know, it killed me, and that's not fair. I'm not that bad. I mean, I feel that bad, but... Like, please don't die, Noel. I just need you to heal people, alright? That's all you gotta do. Just get some heals off. Oh, yeah. This is when Noel shines, baby. 1v1s? What are you gonna do against a Claymore that's knocking you around? Nothing. And now I should just recharge ults while I wait for the heal to come back. I mean, this is still gonna be 2 stars as long as I beat it before 3 minutes, which, you know, if I don't beat it before 3 minutes, that's on me. No, stop trying to shoot me with fire. Just accept that I want my heals. See, everyone's almost fully healed. When Noelle actually gets a second, you know, when she's not being bullied from 85 directions by slimes with OP AoE effects that I still don't comprehend, she gets good heals out. You know, look at that. Almost everybody's full now. I'll just go ahead and end it. Easy peasy. I didn't fail that terribly the first time. Next floor. Oh, and it's a 4-star. So I guess now in 9 through 12, you're getting 4-star artifacts for every floor you clear, which is great. It was 3, 4, 5. For floor 6, floor 7, and floor 8, you got a 3 for clearing part 1, a 4 for clearing part 2, and a 5 for clearing part 3. So I guess for this, it's just straight up 4, 4, 5, which is great. I might just take the damage. Oh, bursts restore HP? Whew, I just found the thing that's gonna carry me through the rest of this domain, dude. What? Oh. Okay, alright. For some reason, I knew exactly what was coming, and I was still surprised by it. Don't know how that happened, but... Ouch. Okay. Stop throwing bottles, boys. Come on. You're open. Get that one auto attack out because I have Fillet Blade on Kaya, so right, he hits that 2000. I have Halberd on Zingling, so basically they can both hit 2000 once and then they become completely useless. So they're nice little damage supports essentially. You know, it's probably been like 12 seconds since I last used them, so watch. Go to Zingling, get an auto attack, 1800, close enough. Go to Kaya, definitely gonna pop his abilities first, but then his auto, 3500. You know, they're not good for long, but they're good for the time that they're out if you get a few autos in, which is great. You know, that's all you're gonna use. That's all I'm gonna use Kaya for, at least. You know, I don't really like his kit that much. I don't really feel like he's a strong character. But when you pop him out, you hit once. Did I really just get an 800? Okay, dude. Sorry for trying to have Kaya on the field for more than 5 seconds. Fucking bottle throwers. Now I need to use Barbara's ult just to heal Kaya, who isn't even an important part of my team. Sorry not sorry, Kaya. You're there for Element. We all know it. see if I can hit. I'm only gonna hit 2 of these guys. Oh, there we go. Third guy popped up just to get hit. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Why don't you get electrically cryoed so that I can eat your defense, huh? It's weird. I feel like Fischl's not getting hit for a lot right now, but then when I swapped to Kaya, Kaya got melted. It's not like Fischl has defense or anything. Jeez, this is taking way longer than the slimes, dude. That's not even what I meant to swap to. There we go. Get your physical eaten, son. What do you need? Ice? Oh, okay, that works. Get Barbara. I thought Kai would kill him. I don't know why I thought Kai would kill him. Oh, look at you. Look, you need to get eaten now, so let's eat. Reduced physical. Oh my god, what was that? Oh my god, dude, my Fischl just got eaten! Holy shit. I don't know what hit her, but if one more hit had hit her in that hit binge, she was dead, dude. I don't want to be too close to these guys anymore, dude, that was nutty. It's definitely that electric triangle, whatever the hell that is. Oh, she has her electric shield. I don't remember what's good against that. Oh, ooh, that was sketchy. Alright, I guess I can't just ignore her. There it is. Oh my goodness. That's definitely, whatever the hell that was her damage. Absolutely. Oh my god, teleports out of my Oz. Where is she? I don't want her getting any more electric shields. She needs to die. Oh. Oh, I get it now. It's a damage over time. Standing in that laser is a problem. Getting hit by it for a second is not. What a long fight. I definitely am gonna have like no time for the second floor. If I have to kill somebody that tanky on this floor, this is the end of this dungeon. Let's see. What did we have to fight? Oh my god, the Fatui motherfuckers, dude. Great. Everybody get a fucking barrel of fun. Let's get it. Actually, let's do this, right? Try to get some of these shields for myself before they start stacking shields. Alright, right. Get that because they're all stacked up. Oh, of course they got fucking Geo guy in there. Oh my god, Razor, don't die. Razor, you're good. Whew. That was uncomfortable as shit. Oh, and then he got his shit back.
I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance. Someone needs time for takeoff.
Alright, let's... Oh, what did I just do? I meant swap to Mona. Wow, just swaps to Razor, stands fucking still, dude. Oh, swaps to Razor, dies! How much better can it be? Mona's almost dead too. Jesus Christ, dude.
Leave it all to me.
Get Claymore, Geo boy.
I'll catch up.
At least the whole floor is just everyone visible, so once you're past them, that's it.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Get that off. I don't want to get slapped by that freeze, but I want to throw my water in that tornado. Get swirls. I don't have fire to deal with that ice shield either. That's gonna be such a fucking cock. That's gonna be the whole time of me fighting the rest of this, dude. Oof.
Leave it all to me.
Look, great. You're gonna get swirled by frost, dude. Suck it.
gliding be faster? Here we go. Shadows of fate.
This is rough.
As a good knight should.
I don't think crystallizing either of these guys helps. So yeah, look at that shield damage, 84, dude. Oh, this is rough. I really just gotta get them to stick together, because I need to essentially swirl the freeze onto the electric guy at this point, or I'm fucked. Oh, no, come back. I need you guys this way, dude. What are you doing?
Shadows of fate.
Alright, like this. Come on, come on. Come back over, ice guy. Of course. Literally, like, I try to get them together and they just keep splitting up. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose Venti over it. Oh, there it is. I finally got him close enough. Oh, this is gonna be so close. Oh, please don't get another shield, dude. Just die.
Delved into destiny.
Alright, I have a minute and a half to beat this boy that literally will not let me kill him, essentially. Because I have no fire. So that's probably the end of the Spiral Abyss climbing. But hey, made it past floor 1. That's progress. Primo gems. Or actually, probably not even primo gems, because I need 3 and I'm not going to get a star from this, so... Oh well. Nothing actually gained, but hey, the fun of running through and getting clapped is there. Yeah, I literally can't kill this guy. Look at how shitty my numbers are, and now more people are dying. Like, that ice shield. 700! What? Where did that even come from? No, Mona doesn't even hit normal numbers. Oh, that ice does tick damage. That's brutal. Dude, stop.
Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate. I must leave no stone unturned.
Literally, he just doesn't stop. Yeah, 44 seconds. This is the end. Oh my god. Dude, that ice is ridiculous. I failed to jump out and I just take fat damage. It's brutal. Oh well. After this floor, I'll probably call that a good amount of live streaming for the day. Because we already went through the resin, we already went through, oh my gosh, all my dailies. And this clearly is the end, but I'm not gonna die. You know what? 7 seconds. I'll take the live at least. Oh, I almost didn't take the live, dude. What a brutal floor. I need a second fire guy for this. Well, thanks for everybody tuned in. If you didn't tune in, you're watching this as a YouTube video later down the road. Thanks for checking out the channel. Hopefully, I'll do more of this in the future. Hopefully, you guys like it, and I hope everybody has a good rest of their day.